Okay, so get nice and comfortable. Bring yourself to sit down on the mat. Draw the knees down towards the floor. Feel free to pop a rolled up blanket underneath the seat just to elevate you slightly. Just allow yourself to get a nice length throughout the spine. And imagine you've got something pulling you up by the crown of the head, a thread just pulling you up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders a few times. Lovely. And then draw the shoulders all the way down the back, bringing the hands to the knees. And for me today, I want to feel nice and grounded, so I'm going to turn the hands down. If you want to feel more energized, feel free to turn them up. Closing the eyes, take in a nice deep breath. Starting to soften all the muscles throughout the face. Relaxing the eyes, the temples, the forehead, the cheekbones, the jaw, down through the ears, back of the head. Starting to soften all the way down the body as you breathe. The first part of our meditation is to invite in a state of presence. Feeling truly in the present moment now. Leaving behind any busyness from this morning, any worries you've got about the future. Yoga is about being in the present, in the now. And a way to do that is just to follow the breath as it comes into the body and as it flows out of the body. Noticing the wave-like pattern within each breath. That nice filling of the body. And the breath leaving, flowing out. And to feel nice and grounded. So feeling a strong connection to the earth beneath you, what's supporting you today. Feeling nice and rooted. And a way to do that is to push down on the kind of sides of the feet and the sides of the hips into the floor. Feeling an expansion through the body as you do this. As you breathe in, the belly, the chest, the rib cage rising up. And as you breathe out, the rib cage, the belly comes in and back. Nice ebb and flow within the body. An effortless-like feeling. Just starting to feel a connection throughout the spine. And I want you to imagine like you've got a light above the head. And this stream of light starts to enter. It's like a channeling through the top of the head, drawing you up higher. And this channel of healing light comes down through the forehead, through the throat, through the heart, through the belly, through the pelvis, and it comes all the way down into the ground. Feeling a deep connection to the earth, to the body, and feeling a sense of groundedness and connection. The theme of the class today is on balancing the emotions. So just observe, do a little body scan to check in with yourself today. Is there any emotions present? Is there any feelings of overwhelm, worry, fear, happiness, joy? What comes up for you today? Not to get carried away by the thoughts, just being present and accepting to what's there. We're giving ourselves space to really be with those emotions, to be with what's happening in the world, to be balanced within. Last few breaths, breathing in, filling up the body, breathing out, letting go. Bringing the hands to the heart center, making a little bud and bringing the thumbs into the center of that bud at the heart. This representing you in this vast universe. And let's connect now to all the other people that are watching today. Let's send some love and kindness, compassion out to the world. All those that are watching, all of those that are at home, all those across the world, friends, family, loved ones, just sending out some love from the heart center. I'm feeling a sense of connection. We're going to inhale, we're going to swoop the hands all the way up to the sky, slowly open the eyes. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, lift. It's like we're sending that out now. I hope you guys can feel that at home. Exhale. One more. Exhale, bring the hands down. And I want you to place the hands behind the hips, so just to the floor. And we're going to expand the chest now. We're going to push the fingertips into the floor. Inhale, lift up. Open the chest. And if you like, you can drop the head back, or I like to just extend the neck, lift up tall. 2 more deep breaths. Just going nice and slow. Exhale, come back to center. Lovely. Bringing the hands now out to the side. Pushing the right hand into the floor. We're going to take the left hand up high. Take a nice side stretch over the body. Reach as far as you feel comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Other side. Left hand down. Inhale, right. Hold. One more breath. Exhale back. Let's just do one more on each side. Really open that side body. You can bring the elbow to the floor if you like. Reach, reach, reach. Drop that left hip down. Exhale. One more on the other side. Lovely. Inhale back. Just bringing the hands to the knees. You might actually want to recross the legs if that feels a bit more comfortable, or just give them a little shake out. And we're just going to circle the body. So you're just going to go around with the body. Just take your time. Nice big circles, just to wake up the hips. And remember that this is your practice today. I'm just here to guide you. So if anything doesn't feel right, or if you've got any injuries, there might be some watching that are pregnant or are postnatal, just having the babies. So just go gentle on yourselves. No need to push yourselves today. Just take it nice and easy. Lovely. Last round. Coming back to center. And we're going to turn kind of on our mats now. We're going to turn sideways. You can move the bolster or the blanket out of the way. And then we're just going to come and bring the feet towards the front of the mat, hands behind, push the hands into the floor. And we're going to inhale, push the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift up. And let the head come back if that feels comfortable. Lift up, 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 up. Push through the soles of the feet. Push through the hands. Free up the chest. Exhale. Slowly lower, lower, lower. Let's do that a couple of times. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more, and let's just hold at the top. Inhale. breathing with it. That nice Ujjayi breath. And this is just like a wave-like breath. Our sound of our breath resonates out through the room. Last one. Squeezing through the glutes. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. Extend the legs out. Come to sit tall. Inhale, reach the hands nice and wide. Exhale, slowly lower, lower, lower. And what we're going to do, if you just watch me, we're going to trickle the hands back on the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. 2 more. Waking up the backs of the legs. 1 more. Lovely. Coming to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to come on over to all fours position. So we're going to get ready for our cat-cows. Lovely, lovely. So we're going to bring the hands nicely spread, knees apart, and we're going to just start to look up and forwards, open up the chest. As you exhale, you're going to draw the belly button back towards the spine and tuck the chin in. So we're just flowing, we're opening and closing. Nice. Really nice and energizing for the spine, especially in the morning time. Last one there. Good job, guys. Really nice. And then what we're going to do is bring the right leg, and we're going to extend it out. Reach up. Reach, reach, reach. And then inhale, we're going to extend the left hand. Lovely. Reach, 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 reach. So opposite sides. Staying nice and present and with the breath. So every time the mind wanders off within the practice, just invite yourself back into the breath, back into the present moment. Not getting carried away by our thoughts. That's it, lovely. If you want to reach back, you can. Reach for that foot. Don't worry if you can't get there. Inhale, and we're going to expand out. Lovely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Exhale, release. And just give that leg a shake. That's it, shake it out. Good. Come back to center. Just sway the hips from side to side. Swaying the hips. And then we're just going to look all the way over to the right hip. Look all the way over to the left hip. Nice side stretch for the body. Just zigzagging the spine, side to side. And then come back to center. Left leg reaches. Reach, 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 reach. And then inhale, right arm comes forward. Elongate the whole body. So from the tips of the toes all the way to that back heel, pushing away. And really activating the core. So draw your belly up. Inhale. Exhale if you'd like to. Reach back. Grabbing the foot or the ankle. Inhale, open. Breathe in. Good, good, nearly there. Exhale, release. Nice, just rock out the hips side to side. Lovely, lovely. And then we're going to come to our first downward facing dog now. So we're going to ground the hands down to the floor. You're going to reach the knees, just gently, we're going to reach our knees off the floor. Just hover here for a moment, breathe with it. Activate the core, bring the knees a little bit lower, just off the floor. And then slowly, slowly, I want you to start to peel the body back. So slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, straightening out. And then bring the heels down towards the floor. They might not touch, but just aiming to get them as close as possible. Drawing the kneecaps up and activate your core. Draw that core into your center. Spread out the hands, activate the pads of the hands and the pads of the feet. And just rock the neck from side to side. Nice. Rocking out. Let's start to paddle out the feet. So walk out that dog 1 foot at a time. Nice. 1 foot at a time. Just paddle out the feet. Lovely. And then slowly, we're going to start to walk our feet all the way up to our hands. Take your time. Coming into a nice forward fold, holding onto your elbows. Just rock like a ticking clock, side to side. Opening up the back of the body, back of the legs. Breathing into the muscles, making space within the muscles. You can imagine the breath touching all the areas of the body, backs of the legs, hips, pelvis. And then release the hands and slowly, slowly, we're going to peel all the way up like a rag doll, head coming up last. Nice. We made it, good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some half sun salutations to start with, and then we'll go on to the full sun salutations. So what I want you to do to start with is bring yourself to the front of your mat, okay? So bring yourself to the front. We're going to bring the hands together. Get nice and grounded through the feet, so really spread out the toes. Feel a connection with the earth and draw the crown of the head all the way up. Inhale, reach the hands wide, lift, lift, lift. You can even do a little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold into the floor. Inhale out, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. A couple more like that, lovely. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Extend through the spine, nice flat backs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's do one more. Reaching nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, fold from the heart. Coming out to that 90-degree angle, open, spread through that side body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Really nice. Exhale. Lovely. Now we're going to go into our full sun salutations now, and then hold some standing poses. So we're going to inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come out to that flat back. Exhale, step or jump the feet back into your plank position. Now hold nice and strong in your plank. Let's start to slow it down just for the first few ones of the practice. Exhale, knees to the floor, chest and chin dips down. Inhale, sliding through to the belly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, lovely. Holding for 5 deep breaths. Feeling that tailbone extending back, spine nice and long. If you've got any injuries, you can bend the knees a little bit, make more space in the back. Lovely, hold. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can take a little hop jump if you like, or just step through. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. So these are a really lovely sequence to do first thing in the morning. I recommend you do about 10 of these. Really nice for energizing your whole body. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, jumping back to your plank position. Holding nice and strong. If you're more advanced, you can do your chaturanga here and lower, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Lovely. Inhale, open. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose if you need to rest. Lovely. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep spreading those fingertips apart, making space on your mat. Spread out the toes. Draw that bandha lock in the belly button back towards the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Take a little hop jump or just step the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Lovely. We're going to come into a little balance, so we're going to come into tree pose. So I want you to bring your left foot to the floor. Right foot's going to come a little higher. And feel free to stay here, or you can take it even higher, come all the way up. Lovely, lovely. And then what we're going to do is just bring the hands out to the side, palms face up. Feel nice and centered. Smiling, releasing them happy endorphins in the body. Let's not take this practice too seriously. Relax today. And what I want you to do is, as we breathe in, we're going to take the palms up towards the sky, but we're going to actually follow that, and our gaze is going to follow the hands. We're going to look up. So we're going to practice balancing our emotions. First, working on our balance is bringing a sense of stillness within. Lovely. And when you reach, you can look at the hands when they touch above. And you can even, if you want to have a practice, close the eyes. Don't worry if you fall out. It's just important to get back in and smile, not take ourselves too seriously. Lovely. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release. Good. We're going to just bring that right foot out. Give it a little shake out. Lovely. If you're facing forward on your mat, you're just going to take a nice step back with the right foot. And we're going to come into triangle pose. So you're going to have the feet nice and centered on the mat, back foot out 45 degree, if you can see there. Lovely. Reach the hands nice and wide. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to reach forward. Imagine that you're trying to reach something in front, and then bring the left hand down to the shin or the block. Inhale, right hand up. Holding for 9 deep breaths. Feeling a strength through the feet as you push into the mat. The ground supporting you, and drawing that right arm a little higher, gazing up if you can. Just remembering to be the observer. Just observing what comes into the body. What is our self-talk? What do we fill ourselves with every day? Is it mostly positive? Or are we sometimes critical? Throughout our yoga practice, we can start to be more present, more positive with our body, with our mind, so that it becomes more natural in our everyday. Inhale. Exhale, look down at the floor. We're going to slowly bend that left knee. You might need to wiggle that right foot back a little bit. And bring the left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. If it doesn't reach there, don't worry, just bring it onto the thigh. Lovely. Inhale, breathe with this. Bend the knee a little lower, lower, lower. Lovely, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, looking down. We're going to slowly come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. So warrior two, we have our arms reaching away, knee bent over the top of the ankle, and we're gazing forward. Draw your belly button in and back. Last one. And then we're going to bring the right hand onto the back leg, gazing up, peaceful warrior, lift the hand above the head. Exhale, come back and step forwards, back to the front of your mat. Lovely. We're going to swap sides now. So doing it on whichever side you didn't do before. So grounding through the foot, we're going to do tree pose. We're going to bring the other leg up. That's it. So this time I've got my right foot onto the floor, left up. Nice. Hands to the heart, and then bring the hands and expand them, facing out and up to the ceiling, ready to receive energy. Smiling, relaxing through the face. And then as we move our hands up, I want you to take your gaze up, 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 up. Balancing our whole system. You can imagine that light coming down through the body again, channeling, making you taller. Last one, breathe in. You can close the eyes if you want for this one. And exhale out. Oh, that's it, lovely. So don't worry if you fall out, just come back in. Bring the leg out in front, give it a shake. And then we're going to take a left foot back to the triangle on the other side it should be. Okay, bring the hands reaching out. Back foot in at 45 degrees. That's it, lovely. And really keep this front leg straight. Let's reach forward, right hand down to the shin. Lift the left hand up. Feel an opening throughout the chest. Really good. Keep opening, straighten out the leg if you can. Nice. Last few breaths. Staying there, lovely. Breathe in, breathe out, looking down. We're going to bend that front knee, so just bending the front knee, bring the right hand down to the floor on the inside of the foot, and then reach that left hand high. Feel a nice twist through the body, and feel that shoulder kind of opening that right knee, lovely. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly come up. Well done, guys. Let's bend that front knee, come into warrior two. Jaw nice and soft, gentle. Reaching the fingertips away, breathe in, breathe out. Turning the front palm up, inhale, peaceful warrior, left hand to the back leg, open up. Exhale, coming forward, step forward. Good. Let's give ourselves a little shake out. Nice, lovely. We're going to do a few more flows, and then we're going to come down to a little bit more floor work as well. So we're going to bring our feet to the front of the mat. You're going to bring the hands to the heart and ground through the feet, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the hands up nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale out to your flat back. Exhale, step or jump the feet back into your plank. Come on, guys, let's hold this nice and strong. Push through the hands, draw up the belly button. Exhale, knees to the floor, chest and chin down in between the hands. Slowly creep through. Inhale. Expand the chest, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. We're going to do a variation now, so I'm going to challenge ourselves a little bit. We're going to, you might even need to walk the feet in just slightly, but we're going to bring the right foot to the sky. So you might just need to bring that left foot to center, right foot to the sky. Straighten it out as much as you can. And then just have a play with this. We're going to try and take the left hand off the floor. Okay, so don't worry if it's too much. You might just be able to come on the tips of your fingers or hold it out in front of you. That's it, lovely. Don't worry if the balance is off today. Just feel the strength in the core. Breathe with it. And release. Release the legs. Just take a moment, paddle out the feet. Good. Or drop to child's pose. Let's swap sides. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. And then we're going to take that right hand up. Take it up as high as you can. Straighten out that leg. Let's go. Do this. We can do this. And release. Good. Take a little pause. Drop the knees. Drop the body down and bring the hands down by the hips. Drop the head. A variation of child's pose. Feel the back expanding, opening out. Coming back in, I love this pose because it's coming back into our childlike selves. Just observing what's going on in the heart, in the center. Where is it that we hold on to our emotions? Usually, if we are present and calm, we can pinpoint one area. So if I said, where you feel overwhelmed, where you feel fear, uncertainty, where is that? And usually we find it's our middle area, our heart, our belly, our chest. So just tune into where that might be in your body. And maybe we need to focus on those areas a little bit more in our practice today. Slowly coming back, hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Lovely. We're going to take the right leg up, and we're going to this time step it all the way through in between the hands. We're going to hold here in runner's lunge, so you can have the leg straight. If it's too much, bend the knee. But you can straighten out and feel that strength. Feel the chest rising up. Lovely, guys. We're going to now just bring that back foot in slightly. We're going to straighten out the front leg. Okay? Straighten it out and bring the hands, if they can't reach the floor, just bring the hands to the shins. And feel that intensity. So we're straightening this front leg, feeling a nice deep stretch throughout our hamstrings. Good. Breathe with it, that's it, good. You might even be up higher if you've got quite a lot of stiffness, that's okay. Breathe with it. Try and straighten out through the back. Last one. Inhale, come all the way up now. Warrior one. So warrior one, we keep our hips facing forward. Back foot, front knee bends. Back foot is straight as we can. Bring the hands out to the side, facing up like we did in tree pose. Expand the chest, lift the sternum. Inhale, we're going to rise up. And again, if you want to, you can raise up with your gaze as you do this. Lift the gaze up towards the hands. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Coming down, all the way down to the floor. Stepping back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump the feet. Inhale out, flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Take your time, lovely. Hands to the heart center. Take a moment just to reconnect. Following the breath as it enters through the body. Nice cool breath. And then as it leaves, a nice warmth, detoxifying. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, fold from the heart center. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump the feet into your plank. Hold nice and strong. Knees, chest, chin. So chest comes down in between the hands, slowly lower onto your belly. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Good, guys, nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. We're just going to challenge ourselves one more time, okay? And then we'll come on to the other side. So we're going to bring our right leg to the sky again. All right, let's hold this, come on. Now, we're going to take the left hand up, just like we did before. Can you maybe bring that hand down
underneath you. Take it up so it's by the left hip. So you're holding that left hand up, reaching up to the left hip. Lift the leg a little higher, challenge yourself. Don't worry if it's too much. Drop the knees if you need to. Breathe with it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, release. And then just drop the body down, child's pose. Knees can come wide, let the head come down. Following the breath. A constant practice just to keep reminding ourselves to come back into the breath, back into the body. Every time the mind wanders off, just keep bringing yourself back. Slowly come back, downward facing dog. Let's do this on the other side, lovely. We're going to take the left leg to the sky, so right foot in the middle, left leg high. Challenge yourself. So really push into the left hand. We're going to take the right hand up off the floor. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring that hand down by the hip and reach up and back. Try and get your balance. Activate the core. Don't worry if you fall out. It's only natural. We've got to try new things. Face our fears. Flying here. Lovely. Exhale. Come back. Nice. Drop the knees. Just sit back on the heels a moment. Lovely. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Inhale, reach the hands up. Push the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the floor. We're nearly done with the downward dogs, but this is a really good one. So bring the feet back, the hips up, downward facing dog. Left foot to the sky this time. And we're going to step it through. Step it through. Take your time if you need to, just to bring it forward. Holding here in runner's lunge, so holding nice and strong. Straighten out that back leg. Just like we did before, we're going to bring that right foot in slightly, straighten out the front leg. Really lovely one, it's like pyramid pose on the front leg. We're opening up the backs of the hamstrings, the calf. Hands can come to the floor or just place them down on the shin. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. We're going to prepare for our warrior one. So just bring the hips, so keep that right hip wrapping forward. We're going to raise the hands out to the side, facing up. Bend that front knee. Warrior one. Inhale as we lift the hands. You can start to gaze up towards the hands. Find your balance, find your center. Go a little lower if you can. Lovely. Keep smiling. You can even close your eyes if you want to practice. Last one. Exhale, flow to the floor. Lovely. Stepping back. Downward facing dog. Bending the knees. Look forward, step or jump the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, hands to the floor. Watch the floor, it's so hot. Okay. We're going to take now a big, big step with our right leg out to the side. Right leg, and turn side on. Okay, so you might want to turn to face me. We're going to open the heels out wide. The big toes turn in. Hands to the hips. Slowly come to a forward fold. And don't worry where you get to. You can have a block to put the hands on, or if you can reach the floor, try and get the hands on the floor. And just try and relax here. So take the weight into the front of the toes. That's it, lovely. Maybe even some of you might even try and bring the head down towards the floor, or make a strong pillow with the hands. And just imagine all the weight you've been carrying,
the uncertainty, the busyness, life in general, how busy we are in our society. Just feel any weight or stress just jumping off the shoulders now, just flowing out from the back, out from the shoulders and down into the earth. Mother Earth ready to receive any of this. Just feel it leaving the body. Slowly come up halfway. Bring the right hand to the floor. Left hand is going up. Twist the body. Nice. Keep smiling. Keep relaxed in the face. Exhale. Coming back. Swap sides. Right hand up. Good. Exhale back. This time we might even go a bit further. So take your right hand over to your left ankle or left shin, and then take the twist. You want to go a bit deeper, that's it. It might be a bit much. Just stick with what feels good for you today. Come back to center. Walk all the way over to the other side. Left hand to right shin. Inhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Bring the hands back to the hips and slowly, 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 slowly peeling up. And I think it's well-deserved time to come down to the floor now. So wiggle the feet in. We're just going to come into a low squat. So we're just going to bring the feet hip distance. We're going to come into Malasana, which is a little low squat, hands at the heart center. If you can't get there, you can just be a little bit higher. That's absolutely no problem. Or just come down to a seated position. Close the eyes and set an intention for your day today. What do you need in your life right now? What is your heart calling for? Some peace, connection, confidence, ideas for new ventures in your life, whatever it is, just put them out to the universe. What we think about, we can bring about. I'm a massive believer in the law of attraction. So you really need to be clear on your vision and say it as if it's already happened. I am calm. I am peaceful. Lovely. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly, slowly. Release the hands. And we're going to come down to the floor now. So bring the hands behind the back. Slowly, slowly lower yourself down. And we can just reach the feet out nice and wide. Good. We're going to bring the left foot in. That's it. Just take a little side stretch. So right hand down the right leg and lift up and over. Good. We're just going to do some flows side to side. So left hand up, touches the floor. Inhale this way. That's it. So just keep flowing. Right hand down the leg, lift up. And even if you want to go a bit further, you can bring the left hand to the floor and lift the hips at the same time, doing like a Wild Thing version. So that's it. So that's it. Lift up and over. Left hand comes to the floor behind the hip. Push through the feet. Lift up, up, up. That's it. You got it. Exhale. Just a few more. Move at your own pace. Good. Last one. Come back to center. Nice. Bringing that right foot in and just swap sides. Left foot out. Left hand down the leg. Inhale, reach that right hand up and over. Take a side stretch to start with. And this time, inhale, bring the right hand behind the right hip. Push it into the floor. Take the left hand over. We can start with just a side stretch. Exhale, come back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right hand behind the hip and then lift up, push through the feet, lift the hips as high as they'll go. Exhale, hand down the leg, take a side stretch. Inhale, push the hand to the floor, lift, lift, lift. And just go at your own pace. Couple more. Our emotions and stress often get stuck in our bodies. So it's really important, even if you can do 5 to 10 minutes of movement or flow in the morning. And by movement, I also mean movement in the breath. So prana and pranayama techniques are very good for moving around any stagnant energy. So even if you do 5 to 10 minutes, just pranayama techniques in the morning, it really helps us shift and open and not get too stuck in our lives. Lovely, last one. Coming back. Well done. And we're going to bring the feet in, and then now we're going to just face forwards on a mat, you might already be, and we're going to bring the feet to the floor, hold on to the shins, and we're just going to slowly lower back to our backs. You can use your core strength, slowly, lower, hold off the floor, hold, and relax. Just let the legs go all the way down to the floor, and reach up and over, take a full body stretch. Reach. Point the toes and then hug the body in. Big hug. Nice. And just rock from side to side. Massage out the back. Lovely. We're going to take the left leg down all the way to the floor, holding interlace over the right knee. That's it. Left foot to the floor, right knee is hugging in towards us. And then we're just going to do a few little circles here with that right knee, just moving it round, massage out the sacrum, massage out the back. Good. And then we're going to go into half happy baby pose. So what I want you to do is take that foot as high as you can, that right foot, towards the ceiling. That's it. We're going to try and reach our right hand to the middle of the foot, the center, so the inside of the foot. If you can't reach there, then just bend that bottom leg, yeah? So if you can't reach it, bend that bottom leg. Lovely. Now keep drawing that right knee towards your shoulder and open out. Good. Just breathe here. And the left hip might start to lift off the floor. So put your left hand on your left hip and draw it down. Keep it balanced and grounded. Lovely, breathe in, breathe out. And then we're going to slowly bring the right hand back towards the floor. We're going to take this right knee bend over the body. So take it literally over towards the left side of the body, over the top. Draw it over towards the floor. Take it over as far as you can, and then bring the right hand out and twist, side twist. Look over to the right. And your left hand can go onto the top of that the right knee if you need. Yeah, that's it. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just close the eyes. And this is really nice for just shifting any stiffness through the hips. Detoxifying the spine. Last breath. Exhale, slowly come back. Hugging yourself in. Nice. Give yourself the biggest hug you've had today. Sending yourself some gratitude for making time out on your yoga mat today. Often I know with kids, with commitments, busyness, all the things we have, it's hard to sometimes get on your mat and truly arrive. So it's really good you've got here today. Let's take the right foot to the floor now, all the way down to the floor, and hug your left knee in. Let's do the other side. Start with some circles. And then we're going to take the left foot up towards the sky, just like we did before, half happy baby pose. Left hand is going to reach on the inside, or some people like to do the outside of the foot, wherever you can grab. And just feel like the knee is coming towards your armpit. And you're really straightening out the back. Keep the back of the head on the floor. The right hip will start to lift, so push it down with the right hand. Pushing the right hip down. Center, and just close your eyes.
Often it takes us just a few moments to get into the pose, just a couple of breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly bring that knee across the body now. So get your right hand over the top of that knee, right hand over the top, and draw it across the body and all the way down towards the right side. And then look over your left shoulder to the left side and feel that twist in your body. Slowing everything down. And when we start to slow this busyness in the mind, the busyness in the body, it's often when a healing starts to happen. It's when our nervous system shifts into parasympathetic state. And it means that our body has time to really rejuvenate. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Just take your time, hug the knees in. And then I want you to just bring the feet together, the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide, and we're going to come into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. The palms face up, knees are nice and wide. And just relax here. Turning the palms up, ready to receive that vital energy. And feeling a connection again with all you beautiful people watching this, connecting in our virtual world. Even though we're not together on the mat today, in the room, we can send each other love and connection, compassion. And if you have a regular kind of exercises and practices you do for compassion, it also has an effect on yourself. So again, it brings in a space for presence and peace within your body. The more you give out to others. Just holding here for a couple more breaths. Every time the mind wanders off, just keep bringing yourself back. The mind's like a river, just continuously flowing. So just observe it, welcome the thoughts, let them pass, and then just bring your awareness back into your body. On the inhale, saying let. On the exhale, go. Let go. And now it's time to prepare for your Shavasana, your relaxation. If there's any pose that you want to do before we get there, just feel free. Any inversions, headstand, shoulder stand, another stretch you've been meaning to do in the practice, just do it now. Or just prepare for your relaxation. What I'd recommend is get yourself a nice blanket, a cushion under the head. And just come to lie down with the hands spread out. Feet nice and spread out. And then pop a blanket over you, over the body. Lovely. Get nice and comfortable. Ready to be here for some time. Just feeling calming waves within the breath coming in through the body.
And it's drifting away. You can imagine like the front of your mat is the shore of a beach, and the waves just washing in and washing out, taking away any tension, any stress, any worries that you have with them. This time is just for you now, to just relax, to just be still. Breathing in, feeling the whole body softening. From the top of the head down to the tips of the toes, beginning to relax. Imagining that bright healing light at the top of the head. And imagining it coming down again through the body, across the forehead, the temples, the eyes, down the cheeks and the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the jaw and the chin, the neck and the shoulders relaxing. This light traveling down into the center of your heart, feeling a sense of expansiveness, as well as connection to every being and every person on this planet together. Welcoming in the healing and connection as the shoulders melt away. The arms begin to relax, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, into the hand, the thumb, on each of the fingers. Feeling tingling sensation down the body as you relax deeper. And down through the belly, our home for our confidence and security. Feeling a little fire burning bright there. Down the hips and the pelvis. Relaxation coming into the legs now. The thighs, the knees, the shins, down into the ankles. Top of the foot, soles of the feet. And into the first toe, second toes, third, fourth and fifth. Each and every toe relaxed completely. Relaxation comes up the back of the legs, the glutes, the lower back, middle back, upper back. As the sound of my voice just sends you deeper. As if you were dropping deep into the earth on grains of sand, taking your weight, feeling completely held. Nothing to do, nothing to worry about, nowhere you need to be right now. And as you're here, a healing is being sent to each cell, each muscle, each nerve, each organ, every part of the body. Just by being in this peaceful state, we start to send a healing awareness around our central nervous system. Any areas that you need to work on, this healing gets sent there. The heart, the back, wherever it needs to go. Taking in a nice deep breath and letting yourself sink deeper and deeper for the next few moments in stillness. Imagining waves washing in the body. So slowly taking in a nice deep breath. Sigh out the breath. Sighing out. Starting to bring a movement into the body, into the hands, into the feet. Starting to bring a movement into the head, just rocking the head side to side. And then just hugging the knees in towards the heart center. And I just want you to take as much time as you need to slowly come up to a comfortable seated position. And then when we get there, we're going to do 3 ons together. So we're just going to take our time. Bringing the hands to the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. And may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute in some way to the happiness of all. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you feel a little bit more balanced now. Let me come and see some of the comments. How are we all doing? Hey! Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Pippa. Hi, Julie. Oh, lovely. So nice to see so many of you watching. Oh, yeah, I'll come a bit closer. How are we all feeling after that? Anyone got any comments? Anything you want to share with me? Lovely. Nice. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. So if you want to join in as well, I'm doing one on Friday. So I've decided I'm going to do my Friday is going to be women's health yoga.